Good morning. And yes, it's still morning, a pretty nice morning here aboard Symphony of the Seas. The sun's peeking through the clouds. It's still pretty chilly outside. It's actually very windy. I was out earlier and it's a pretty cold breeze out there, but we are comfortable inside, and now we are going to go and visit Hooked Seafood. It's a new dining venue here on Symphony of the Seas featuring, guess what? Seafood. So let's go check that out. All right, here we are on deck 16 forward and at Hooked Seafood. Oh boy, there's a line. Well, getting through the line didn't even take a minute. It moved pretty quickly, so here I am seated at my table. Hooked overlooks the Solarium Cafe and the Solarium as well. So I got this really nice seat overlooking the cafe. And, well, they already brought my water and everything, so gonna try and decide what I'm going to eat. The menu looks really good. I'll put some pictures in here right now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And oh boy. They start you off with some cheese biscuits. That's actually pretty appropriate for a place like this. So let's get set up and give these a try. Come on, there we go. Right, so let's give the cheese bread a try. It's, okay, it's nice and crumbly. And, let's see. Okay. It's a cheese biscuit, basically. Not very cheesy, but it definitely has that very, oh, there it is. All right, now it's coming through. All right, it's pretty good. Ah, great, thank you.
Do you know what would you like to order, sir?
Yes, I do. To start with, I got the St. Peter's Spritzer. It is Saint-Germain elderflower liquor, Aperol, fresh lemon juice topped with prosciutto. Oops, I mean Prosecco. Silly me. All right, let's give the St. Peter's Spritzer a try. Hope I don't poke my eye out. Oh boy, wow. That's pretty intense. I mean, it's not usually alcoholic or anything like that. It's just, I guess, the mix of things. It's very dry. That's a good way to put it. So I guess if you like champagne cocktails, this would be a good choice for you. You don't really taste the elderflower too much, but it's okay. Not something I probably would get again, although I think it's gonna go pretty well with this meal. One thing to note, and it's not about this drink specifically, but you'll notice it has a wood swizzle stick. Royal Caribbean has joined some of the other lines in eliminating plastic straws from their service. So instead of, you know, those little plastic stir or swizzle things that we used to get, this is what they use now, little wood swizzle sticks. I think that's a great idea. There is still an option for straws, and I'll show you that eventually. I'm sure it's going to come up. my seafood chowder just showed up. I did ask before I ordered if it was a red or white, and well, obviously, I hate when people say that because you can see it. It's white. It looks pretty hearty with some interesting garnishes and little critters in there. I'm trying the seafood chowder. Oh wow, this is good. So this is my kind of soup. It's thick, it's hearty, it has some very good flavors. There's nothing really overpowering about any of them. You know, you can taste you know, the base and all the different fruits de mer, I guess, in there. I think it's got to have some clams and shrimp and probably a few other little creatures in there, but I like this. I like this a lot. So if you know, white chowders are your thing, come here and get this and try it yourself. So one thing I'm just gonna say about this, and it's totally a personal thing, is you know, the chowder, it has calamari in it, and I'm not a really big fan of calamari. I've always found it very strange that it's so popular. It really has no taste, and it's like chewing on rubber bands. Oh, it's great, yes. So and these are really no different. They're not that firm, but you just can't chew them. I don't know. I think I'm gonna skip those. I know I sound like a 6-year-old picking things out of his food, but ugh. This is the messy fish sandwich, and wow, this just looks really good. So this is fried cod topped with crisp coleslaw, homemade tartar sauce, and pickles on a toasted loaf. And according to the menu, they do offer this same sandwich with a chicken option, if that's something you're interested in, and this comes with crisps. Okay, to start off, I'm gonna try one of the chips. Now, I'm not really a big fan of like kettle style chips. I always find them way too, it's like chewing on glass. So let's see how these are. Oh wow. Oh, these are cooked really well. They're very light. They are crispy. They are perfectly crispy. Very lightly seasoned. I think some people would say they could use a little bit more salt, but I'm fine with it. But I really like the way these are done. Well, these are good. I think I'll probably actually eat all of them. All right, time to dig into the messy fish sandwich. And yeah, so it's a good description. It's very large, so it looks like it's going to be very messy, especially with the coleslaw. So I'm going to be the dainty, civilized kind and hit it with a knife and fork. All right, so let's give this a try. Okay, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. The fish is cooked very well. The breading is super light and crispy. The coleslaw is really good. It has that light bit of tang. It reminds me, I think, of Publix coleslaw. And well, you know, if you're from Florida, you know what I'm talking about. So that's definitely a plus. Overall, the presentation is very nice. Everything's cooked very well. The flavors all come together. Nothing is very overpowering. It's the same with the chowder. It's very balanced. And I think this is a really good fish sandwich. It's also perfectly proportioned. Nothing hangs out. It looks good, but that's kind of annoying to eat. And the crisps, I can't get over how perfectly cooked those crisps are. So I'm gonna finish this up and look forward to dessert. I just got done with my messy fish sandwich, and it was really good. And again, those crisps were just done so perfectly. I'm gonna have to come back and get them again. I'm gonna get a different entree, but I'm just gonna have to ask for these as a side. They were so good. And of course, the service has been great, very attentive. The staff has been around constantly. So I will take this opportunity to remind everyone that if you're the kind of person that likes to stiff the crew on their gratuities and everything like that, you are basically a horrible, terrible person. And I ask that you do us all a favor and never go on a cruise, because honestly, I really don't want to find myself on any ship with someone that would do that. So having said that, I think, well, I know dessert is up next. I think I ordered the blueberry cobbler. Not really a fan of whoopie pies or Boston cream pie. Finish it off with some blueberry cobbler, and what I'm going to presume is vanilla ice cream. That was my trip to Hooked Seafood here on Symphony of the Seas. I had a really great time. The food was really good. The service was excellent. I think Royal Caribbean has done a really great job with this venue. So if you're ever here on Symphony of the Seas, which is the only ship where it exists, definitely check it out. It's been pretty booked for dinner. I tried to get reservations for today. I think tomorrow fully booked, but lunch pretty much was wide open, and they are open for lunch on sea days, so that's definitely an option for anybody who doesn't like to get off the ship like me. So that was Hooked. Definitely a buy. Look forward to trying it again and trying something else on the menu. So as always, don't bother to like or subscribe. It's a private video anyway. If comments are disabled, it's because I don't care. Just text me. Let's catch up.